Time for a Talltale short.
Meet Marvin the Minotaur, reigning supreme in a labyrinth that saw fewer tourists than the Museum of Dust Bunnies. His wit was sharper than a gorgon's tooth, and his sarcasm, well, let's just say it could give a harpy a run for its money. "I see you've made it past the first turn," he'd greet new arrivals with a snort. "Did your sense of direction finally kick in, or was it blind luck?" Unfortunately, Marvin's less-than-cordial welcome had earned him the title Miffed Marvin among the villagers. Beneath his caustic banter lay an insecurity that ran deeper than the labyrinth's most remote corner. You see, Marvin was exceedingly self-conscious about his horns. They were far too petite and less majestic compared to his mythical brethren. An age-old joke among his Minotaur peers, Marvin had always kept them tucked under his hair. Enter Evie, a pint-sized girl with a sketchbook and a spirit undeterred by Marvin's biting repartee. "I'd like to sketch you," she said, meeting Marvin's sarcastic grin with a steady gaze. "Oh, how thrilling! Did they run out of trees and rocks to draw?" Marvin retorted. But behind his sarcasm he felt an odd flutter. No one had shown interest in him, the Minotaur, rather than the labyrinth's challenge. As Evie sketched, Marvin kept his horns well hidden. But Evie, sharp as an elf's ear, noticed. "May I see your horns?" she asked. Marvin raised an eyebrow. "Why, do you collect disappointments?" Despite his jibe, he revealed his petite horns. Evie continued sketching without a smirk or a snicker. She then turned the sketchbook to Marvin. Amidst the grandeur of the labyrinth stood Marvin, small horns and all, a dignified smile on his face. "Your horns make you unique, Marvin. That's what makes this picture special." Looking at the sketch, Marvin felt a strange mix of emotions: acceptance, pride, even relief. He realized he'd been jabbing visitors with sarcasm to hide his fear of their judgment. Evie's lack of mockery and her genuine appreciation was a revelation. Word got around that Marvin's labyrinth was now less a pit of sarcastic torment and more of a sarcastic tour guide operation. Adventurers started showing up, not to conquer a labyrinth, but to meet the infamous yet reformed mellowed Marvin. And Marvin? He still had a quip for every occasion, but he no longer hid his horns. After all, they were part of him, part of his story. The tale of a Minotaur who navigated his way through the labyrinth of self-acceptance, one sarcastic retort at a time.
This was a Talltale short, small but mighty stories, released daily in audio format. Create, read, and share more tales at talltale.com.